Happy Hump Day. So I want to first, before we get down to the topic for today, I want to take an opportunity to thank those of you who got behind me and supported me again with my ear cleaning video, because like just a couple weeks ago, you lined up and help me stand my ground for the hot pavement video, and that means so much to me. You can always share my videos by clicking the little share button down below, and Facebook will never come after you for it, but they wouldn't allow me to boost it. And my mom says it must be a bot that does it, and she says that a human must come and clean up behind the bot, like like a technology poop scooper. That's the best she could describe it. And I get it. I totally get it. But I want to thank you, because I don't know, the bot must be programmed not to like chihuahuas, or maybe it's dogs, or is it cats too? I don't know. Help me out here. So anyway, Michelle Regal said maybe it's my shifty eyes. Regular followers know that we're not veterinarians. I'm a Chihuahua, and my mom is an obedience trainer and behaviorist. And even with behavior, sometimes she has to tell people that they need a behaviorist to see their dog in person, because most of the time behaviorists rely on watching a dog's body language and seeing what triggers different things. And they look for things that the average human wouldn't look for because they're trained to do that. And it takes a lot of time and experience. And so some things just can't happen over cyberspace. It's not meant as a cop-out. Humans will go ahead and you'll Google all of your aches or pains or sickness going on, and you'll trust Dr. Cyberspace to give you a diagnosis. And that can be very dangerous if you follow that advice. And sometimes it can be good advice, but how do you choose the right one? Same thing with your dog's issues. So anything that we tell you here is going to be the safest route that we can give you to keep you and your dog safe. So in the past, some subjects have gotten people a little more upset than others, and like the topics of gassiness, farts, and bad breath and diarrhea, those were like the big ones. And I heard my mom tell my aunt that Izzy got hate mail. Before people unliked the page, some of them inboxed my mom and said nasty things to me, and she didn't read them to me. She says that I don't need to be concerned about them, but they mentioned like their kids see the page and hear me, and like I kind of wonder, like, what kid hasn't farted, had some diarrhea, or bad breath? It makes no sense. So I'm just going to warn everybody that today's subject matter, you might want to, like, click away now and unlike the page, because it's going to be anal glands. It's a dog issue, not a human issue. Gizmo's mom says he's been having some anal gland issues, and she would like some information. So here we go. You've been warned. So us dogs have 2 anal glands, and they usually express themselves when we have a bowel movement, but sometimes they can become blocked and they can get infected or impacted, which is very, very painful. And some of the signs would be like we will scoot around on our butts, and it's not just a once in a while thing. We'll be constantly doing it, or we'll have swelling in that area, or redness around our rectum, or we'll be trying to lick at it. And if you see anything weird that doesn't look normal in that area, you want to take us to the vet as soon as possible. Expressing our anal glands manually can be done, and that usually gives a lot of relief, and vets and groomers can do it. If you can be taught how to do it too, but you want a vet or a professional groomer to teach you. Don't learn this off of Google, because those glands are very delicate and you could do more harm than good. So you want to learn from a professional, please. If those anal glands become blocked or infected and they go unchecked, they may start to secrete a fluid that is a little bit nasty to be around. It can stain and it smells, and there is cleaner that you can get at the vet's office to clean that up. But you want to take your dog to the vet and have them determine whether just expressing the glands is going to work, having it happen more regularly, or if antibiotics need to be infused into that area, or in extreme circumstances, surgical removal of the glands to keep it from happening again. And once you do get it under control, lots of times something like a grain-free food, a really healthy diet, will help your dog so that they can express those glands naturally, and they don't need human assistance in that area. So I hope that this helped, and I hope it didn't offend anybody too bad, and I'll see you Friday.